who fell in war in the First World War. He started to research, went through all archives, in the British archives, the libraries, and all different universities and research. And he had these research skills that he valued the document he finds, and then grab it or photocopy it and digest it and put it in connection with the rest. So Dr. Ashraf Sabri, as a medical, he's an orthopedic specialist. He is deep water diver and medical rescuer. He is also established the emergency hospital in the 30th of June with all volunteers. He has also established a emergency medical hospital at the new Suez Canal project, where 30,000 of people, workers work there, also without all volunteers, medical equipment, medicine, and staff, all volunteers, and the treatment was free. So with this quality of people, I'm sure Egypt has a future. So please welcome with me Dr. Ashraf Sabri.
Good evening, everybody. There's no words I can say just in this great presentation I've done by Mr. Amir, by His Excellency, Consul General of Egypt, everybody here. Even this is the first time to see, but I feel really I'm between friends since long time. Your warm welcome give me great hope. There will be one day. The wonderful cooperation happened 100 years ago between our armies, the Egyptian army and the Australian, New Zealand ANZAC. This kind of cooperation, mixed blood, to fight terror, it will continue. And that's why main reason of being here. Thank you very much, and let me talk a little bit about what happened in the past and what will happen in the future and how we can mix together. Let me fix the problem first. First I have to prepare, when I got the invitation from Mr. Amir and the council, really, take this down a little bit. I have to prepare a little booklet about ANZAC and Egypt, which is, I have some here, and at the same time I have to prepare this film, just in 1 month. It's a lot of work, but I can't come with talking to you generally about the whole world. I have to talk about ANZAC and Egypt. Just to tell you about Egypt, before ANZAC coming to our country. Egypt is the land of legend. Egypt is a country of 7,000 years of knowing the rights of human being without a law and without a book. Egypt has been there to tell the world that this country is there to preserve its own country. We are the Egyptian, we love our lands, like the Australian. We love our children, like the Australian. This is the country where everything is peaceful, where everybody is happy with the little things in hands. We're not looking for a huge fortune. Even Egypt is a fortune by itself. But one day, one bullet has been shot by a Serbian guy to the Prince of Austria, led to a disaster of the world. This bullet killed the Prince of Austria, at the end led to kill 8 million persons, 22 million injured, and 11 million lost in the war. The whole world moved, starting by the Germans, starting to attack Belgium, occupying 90% or maybe more, 95% of Belgium. Of course, this is the very well-known stories to everybody. I just have to pass through it as quick as possible. But at the end, a big war happened. A lot of allies. But when Egypt started to be part of this war, this because of friends, like what happened in Austria. We want to help friends. But at the same time, English were giving a protection to Egypt. Even Egypt having its own flag, its own government, its own king, which is at that time called Sultan. But we have to help the allies. And Egypt has signed the entrance of the war, being part of the war on the 5th of August 1914, one of the first allies, even before the Ottoman Empire engaged in the war, 3 months before the Ottoman Empire engaged in the war. And we have to prepare a hell of an army. A lot of people collecting from everywhere before the ANZAC arrived to Egypt. We have to prepare for our friends coming to our country. We have to prepare a lot of people to help. All these armies came to Egypt. You know, there was at least 13 to 15 armies, different countries in Egypt. Maybe you heard one word, sometime we talk about it, that Egypt is the mother of the world. This is the name came out of this time, First World War. There was 15 countries, armies on the land of Egypt with their animals. We have to feed, we have to give them our plants, our food, our land, and even our people to help them. They call it mother of the country, mother of the world. For this reason, people coming from everywhere. But what's most important now is Australian. Australian taking the most wonderful place, and that's a great respect of Egyptian to the Australian at that time. We love this country, even it's the other end of the world. Australia is very far. But to tell you that the love came from what? The pharaohs. They were in the land of pharaohs. They were exactly on the pyramid area, and Maadi. And their hospital was in Heliopolis area. As you know, Heliopolis is a pharaonic name also, but this is most beautiful places of the country. We have to protect first the attack of Ottoman Empire and German on Suez Canal. In Suez Canal, I will tell you something. This is the area of Suez Canal. And where is this? The armies. In Tosun, there was the Egyptian army. There was about 200,000 Egyptian army here in this area. In Ferdan, where I put my hospital during the new Suez Canal, building of the new Suez Canal, by accident, but in Ferdan area, there was the Australian army. And in Sarabion area, there was the Indian army. There was 2 million persons, soldiers, to protect the Suez Canal. Why? Because it's the key of the war. This is the place which changed the war from defending to attack. And from here, going to Palestine, Sinai, Palestine, Syria, Lebanon, conquering the Ottoman Empire, because Gallipoli was very difficult to go through.